It's my favorite video to do every month. It's the Virtual Model Railroad Show where I show off some of you guys' work, so let's get into this. My name is Jimmy. I'm drinking some store brand coffee today, and this is Coffee and Trains.
This video is brought to you by Model Railroad Academy. Model Railroad Academy is your online resource for model railroad instructions, ideas, and information, with loads of tutorials and articles for model railroaders of every skill level. I've recently been going through their catalog and watching some of their older videos, including this one from Don Kassler and the M&K division of the B&O. It's been really cool to watch and see all the old techniques he used. Plus, you can find tutorials on everything from bench work to electronics to scenery, all sorts of things there. The first 1,000 people to sign up at the link in the description below will get a full year of premium membership to Model Railroad Academy for $1.49. Offer is valid for new members only.
If you want to tell me what kind of coffee you're drinking and be featured just like these guys right here, you can do that in the comments below, and who knows, you might see your name pop up on an episode of Coffee and Trains. Also, this is the Virtual Model Railroad Show. If you want to submit your model railroad to be on there and get in the queue to be on there, you can learn how to do that at the end of this video. Cheers, guys. This submission is from Swiss Logistics.
Swiss Logistics layout is a really cool U-shaped layout, has a lot of action on it. I love the roundhouse, I love all the little details, and I love the desert theme. You've done a really good job with this. I love seeing the Santa Fe, I love seeing all the steam with the mix of diesel and everything. This just has that quintessential classic model railroad feel, and I absolutely love it. It looks like it's the Bachmann Easy Track with the nickel silver HO scale track, so it has the gray road bed. You've done a fantastic job. I absolutely love this.
Thomas L. Durban sent this one in.
Thomas L. Durban's layout is an in-scale layout, and we have some progress shots. I really love it when you guys send these as well. You can see he's got some more finished scenery here, but he also has a lot of progress, like putting down the yard here and a lot of the switch tracks and things like that. And I really love seeing all of that. And this is just a great in-progress shot. Love to show these kind of things because a lot of times from other places we only get to see finished layouts. So thank you, Thomas, for sending this in.
This is a layout from North New York Trains.
This in-scale layout has the Bachmann Easy Track right around here on the folding table. I love the folding tables for layouts. It is a great way to get some solid bench work without knowing a lot about carpentry and everything, and it's a great place to really get started. And this just reminds me of where I started. He has a lot of cool stuff going on in here. I love also just seeing all the other stuff around there. It's pretty cool. I'm checking out the trophies. Nice job on those. But yeah, this is just, it looks like a ton of fun here. You got a nice town scene going on. I love the station scene as well. I love the mountain scene at the other end. This is a great job. It up.
Tristan Carlson sent this one in.
Tristan layout is a classic compact layout, got a lot of stuff going on here. He does say it's under construction, but a lot of different things to look at. This is just a classic I'm having fun with model trains layout right here. And I love seeing everything going on here. It looks really cool. You got a lot of action here. You've got a lot of different things going on, and it seems like you're just having fun, which is just the most important thing with the hobby. So thank you so much, Tristan, for sending this in.
David Hurst sent this one in.
David is sending this in all the way from New Zealand. And first of all, if you've been watching this channel long enough, you know my love and affinity for New Zealand. Spent some time there, spent several months there, and I absolutely love New Zealand. Is one of my favorite places on earth. So it's really cool seeing model railroading combined with being from New Zealand. So just love seeing this. And I love the garden railroad aspect. Now, if you've ever seen a garden railroad like this is a raised garden railroad. And a lot of times these are built this way so that it's easier to access rather than getting down on the ground. And I see a lot of these, especially see them a lot in more like European, British. I see a lot of this as well, but this is a great way to do garden railroading. You got to know a little bit what you're doing, so you're doing a great job, David, but love seeing all of this and love seeing everything coming out of New Zealand. Absolutely awesome.
This submission is from Owen Hubbard.
Owen has a V-scale layout, which I think this is the first one we've ever shown off. V-scale is virtual model railroading. Yes, there are virtual model railroad simulators, and this is something that is really cool. If you are looking for a way to have a large model railroad and you have zero space whatsoever, consider V-scale. You can see that he's building this. He says he's about a quarter way done with the track and about 1/16 done with scenery. And this is in Louisiana is what he's modeling. And this looks really, really cool. This this is something that I might have to try. I might have to figure out how to try this. So Owen, you may have turned me on to something new here, and I may have to go figure this out. So thanks for showing us this.
Gavin Daniels sent this layout in.
Gavin has an HO scale diorama here that is just really, really cool, and it shows that you don't need a lot of space at all to do model railroading, because this is model railroading just as much as a basement empire is. You can work on your scenery, and you can do a lot of cool things with locomotives with not a lot of space and frankly not nearly as much money. You can see he has his nice little diesel and the cattle car, and this is just a great way to, if you're looking to build up your skills and things like that, this is an inexpensive way to do that as well. So thank you, Gavin, for sending this in.
This one is from Sean Drogan.
Now, I got to correct myself real quick. This is actually Silus Drogan, and he has sent in his 6.5 foot by 6 foot L-shaped in-scale layout, and he has a lot of action going on this layout. It is just a lot of cool stuff here. You can see he has a double track main. He has a lot of his favorite locomotives. You can see the Santa Fe's. You can see the CSX. Just a lot of action going on, and this is the kind of thing that you really, really love to see. And he's been working with his dad to create this layout. So this is not only just a fun layout to run, this is a fun father and son project. So I absolutely love seeing this. Thank you so much for sending this in.
This layout is from Douglas Simpson.
Douglas Simpson sends in this in-scale layout, and you can see that it has this nice divider in between. I think that this is a excellent demonstration of maximizing the amount of space that you have for a model railroad. Nice motorcycle, by the way. And what this is basically you can have two distinct scenes that are completely separate from each other on each side of the layout. A lot of people try to put the backdrops and everything on the sides or on the walls, but if you put that center divider right there, you can get a lot more railroading action in a lot less space. So this looks really, really good. So thank you so much for sending this in. This is a great way to demonstrate that principle as well.
Matt Probst sent this one in.
Matt Probst has been sending in updates of his layouts for the past few years, and this layout I've slowly watched it grow and mature into what it is, and I just got to say that it's better with every single shot that I see, and I love seeing this. I love seeing the early fall transition when people try that. A lot of people, myself included, do summertime, but fall is one of those ones that's a lot of times a little bit more difficult because you got to balance putting in all the different colored trees with making it look natural, which is actually something that I find to be a little bit more difficult. So the way that you have done this looks really, really great. I love seeing more and more of these updates. So I can't wait to see even more, Matt. This is looking fantastic. Each set of photos you send keeps getting better and better.
I really do enjoy showing you guys work on model railroads because it really inspires a lot of other people and kind of shows everybody the process that everyone goes through. Now, if you want to submit your stuff to the Virtual Model Railroad Show to get yourself into the queue, you can submit those by emailing me at the email in the description below. The only things that I ask is that if you are sending photos, just make sure that you have at least one photo that shows either the majority of your layout or the entire layout, depending on the size of it. And if you are sending in video, make sure that you turn your phone sideways if you're recording with your phone. So thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, drink some coffee, and happy railroading.